Hey, welcome back. All right, you know, it's been pretty rainy. All the areas I like to go dry washing are too wet right now. So I'm going to be headed out tomorrow to a new, not a new area. I've been there twice before, but it's probably been a year and a half maybe since I was there last time. Anyway, we're going to do some river sluicing tomorrow, some prospecting and some river sluicing for gold. So I'm going to show you what I got packed in the car here. Thanks for coming along. I want to thank everybody who's leaving comments down below and the subscribers, all the feedback. Those of you who have purchased pay dirts from me, I really appreciate it. I want to thank you very much. Helps me put fuel in the tank and stew on the campfire. So thanks very much, and let's get started. All right, this is going to be kind of interesting here. I've got a backpack, which is pretty light actually. There's not much in here. I've got a lunch, first aid kit. I got a little panning thing here for like plastic gold vials and snuffer bottle. I've got rain gear in here, a tarp in case we need it to put material on. Also have a few other things in the backpack, but it's really actually pretty lightweight. I got a milk crate here, which really works as a great classifier, and I'm not sure if we're going to use that or not, but I'm bringing it along to carry these tools. I've got some crevicing tools. I've got small sledgehammer and some chisels and some, you know, a little trowel and a little bucket here to get stuff out of the hole at the bottom of the hole. Knee pads, small pick, crevice tool, that kind of thing. Over here I've got boots and some work boots, and I'll show you in the back in just a moment here. All right, we got basically some simple gear here for working next to the river, and we're going to be doing some river sluicing. A couple of my friends are bringing sluice boxes, and so I'm actually not going to bring a sluice box for this trip, but I do have a cart that I'm going to put together when we get out there. It's a game cart for like hauling deer for hunters, and these are the wheels for the game cart. Once I get the cart put together, I'll put this this is a 55-gallon drum barrel that I made into like a classifier unit that you can pull along from the dig area, bring it down to where the river is. So we've got the sled, the classifier sled. I've got some long handle tools, cultivator, long handle shovel. I got a little GI shovel, a couple bars here, got some a come along here and some straps for moving some big rocks. Hopefully we can get into some big rocks. 5-gallon bucket, the other things that you already saw. So that's the update for that. Those are the things that I'm going to be bringing along, and I'm going to be leaving early in the morning tomorrow, driving for a few hours, and meeting up with some people. Here's the setup. I've got the game cart, and I have the classifier half barrel. Pretty well balanced here, so I got the bucket on here, and I can just take this thing right on down the trail. And then the backpack, so it's pretty light. I'm going to put my backpack on, and I've got all the tools and the gear, the winch, the come along, and all that other stuff right in here. So it makes a pretty nice package. All right, here we are up at the East Fork, and we got everybody here. Everybody made it. There's Will, Jason, Josh, and Laura, and we got all of our gear. We got the carts.
Don't forget Aaron.
And I'm, yep, I'm back here. Jason's got his amazing cart that he's constructed here and some sluice boxes for us to try out. So we're excited, and let's get started. Alright, we got a couple samples, and Laura's panning the first sample. Doing a little bit of testing before we sort of decide where we're going to try to focus our efforts. She's doing a great job of panning that out. We've got a pan here to pan out, and you can see that the river's got quite a bit of flow to it. Over the weekend there was a lot of rain. Get a lot of runoff. Beautiful up here. Time to get to work. All right, I'm here with Daniel Savage.
Hi, I'm just a regular smelly furry guy. And because I'm smelly, these jumped out of the ground at me.
And he's having a great day. He's showing us some beautiful gold. Thank you very much.
Sure.
Great to meet you.
Likewise.
And safe travels, you guys. And the dog is Pater.
Yeah.
Woohoo! All right, nice job, nice job.
Yeah,
that's the way.
Don't forget to drink water.
All right, Will, I'm doing a little video here. Are you feeding it?
Maybe, I don't have any full buckets. I'm washing the rocks.
Oh, you're washing the big ones? Oh, yeah. Yeah, Laura's working over here with Jason. Here we go. Will's feeding the sluice. Looking for some of that good old East Fork San Gabriel River Gold. Sluice is cleaning out pretty nice. What's that?
So he's working pretty well.
Washing rocks and running dirt. There's a big one. How you doing, Laura?
There's a whole bucket on there.
Here we go. Having fun. We got 2 sluices set up and we're digging a nice hole. Awesome. How you doing, Josh?
Good.
All right. All right, that's all for now. Doing a clean out here, Jason.
Oh, that's good.
But we'll see anyway.
That's right.
This is a downstream sluice, so this we'll see.
Yep. We'll take a look and see what we find in here and decide if we want to keep shoveling into the first sluice. This is one of Jason's designs right here. It's got an underflow current, nice pressure plate,
And a pain in the ass screw.
and a pain in the ass screw. It's a prototype.
Yep, look at that nugget. Look at them big old pieces of gold right there.
Ah, is that?
Yeah. This is where our black sand is. It was running too fast.
Oh,
But there's garnet in here. There'll be gold in there.
a lot of black sand in there. Nice big riffle setup. It's got a neat way of the bar of locking it on there. Go in there. Real fine gold up here at the East Fork, and there's also some nice chunky pieces too. But there's
Throw this in your pan and just go pan that out. Is that the trap for a stream?
Yeah.
A little nugget trap? Yeah.
oh yeah, a little piece of shot, piece of lead shot.
Yeah.
Air.
Yeah, there you go. Look.
That's it.
Yay!
exists. There it
Yay!
We did get
Now we gotta
gold.
get it out of there.
There you go.
Oh shit. Oh god.
What's that?
Oh, you screw. Oh, don't worry about that. Yeah, no, don't worry about that at all.
Got some lead out, drop some steel in.
Yeah. Another piece of lead. Look at that.
Is that lead also?
Yeah. Well, yeah, it looks like it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, that's a piece of a bullet.
There's a couple more pieces over
I'm gonna
here.
put it in the bucket.
Yeah. That piece of gold is right there.
Yeah. Right on the last V.
There's a couple. I think there's another little guy right there.
There's that piece of shot still
Yeah.
in there. That's what we always do.
This is the most morphodite box when I had this in Idaho. I had Keen blue rubber riffle in here, and I had a header box on this, and this is our clean out sluice. One does all, right? Yeah, one more up here because I think we still got.
All right. We'll check back in later, but that's
Yep.
how you do a clean out of the White Yeti. A damn good sluice.
Thank you.
All right. Laura's cleaning out the nugget trap over there.
The lid anyway.
That magnetite's crazy.
Right? That's when you know you're on the gold, though.
Yeah.
So here's the first one. Can you point out that gold again, Jason? I got the video here running.
Oh.
Make it reappear.
Oh, maybe. I think I just fucking messed
Right
it up.
in,
Yeah.
it's right in there. There's a little bit of
You can see
California
it.
gold.
Little piece right there.
Right there.
That was just out of some of the buckets, so I mean.
Little speck. That's
There's
just on the top. There's a
Yeah.
whole lot more down underneath that black sand, I bet.
Yeah. Well, let's hope so.
Keeping positive.
There's a piece up there. Sure. Little stuff.
Looks like maybe some lead.
Yeah. Got a little greenish tint to it.
Well, we're wrapping things up here on the river. Jason's panning out the concentrates from the larger of the two sluices. And it's just been a terrific day. Absolutely gorgeous weather.
Oh, don't show him the old man pose. Oh, God.
Panning is tough. Being hunched over panning is tough.
Not
It's good for the back muscles.
good for the back.
Anyway, it's a good day. It's real pretty up here. Clean water.
Showing the big hole that everybody...
Yeah, you look over here and some of these miners up here have really moved an amazing amount of earth and rock. So anyway, we're just panning these concentrates down. We have found some gold. I'm going to put a rock in the can there. A lot of magnetite. We found some lead and panned it into a safety pan so that we can double check, because this is one of the trickiest areas I've ever panned, and some of the gold it's ground so thin that it'll float right out over your black sand, and it really surprises me, but I've seen it happen. Well, we're on the trail back up away from an area called Heaton Flats Campground, which is back behind us. You can see down here, that's where the river's running down through there, and it's run down through that valley for millions of years. We're getting close to where we started. Right over there across the valley is the parking area. You can park there for up to several days if you want, but you also are advised to get an adventure pass. And I've heard people say you don't need one, and I've also heard people say you get a ticket if you don't have one. So it's $30 for a full 12-month year, 12 months a year, and or you can pay for the day, which is $5. But I would recommend getting the adventure pass. It's good for other areas too, and you know, you don't have to worry about getting some expensive ticket that people have said they have got up here. But anyway, we're looking over there at the parking area, and what a gorgeous place. What a beautiful area this is up here. Well, we're wrapping up the trip here. We've had a great day on the East Fork of the San Gabriel River, and we did end up finding some gold. Traffic wasn't too bad coming up. We got up here nice and early, and a little bit, the sun wasn't even fully up yet, and had a really nice day. Pretty great weather. It was real windy this morning and it was very cold, but once the sun hit, you know, it changed quite dramatically. So we had a great day, and all four of us, Laura, Jason, Josh, and Will, and myself, we had a great time. Nobody got hurt. And I'm going to show you Laura in just a minute. She's over here to my right. But yeah, it was a really terrific trip, and we're looking forward to coming back up here at some time in the future. And so here's Laura. And I wanted to ask you, Laura, what did you think about the trail down from the parking area?
Well, it made it a lot easier because it was downhill, and I had my folding wagon completely full, and so that was easy. It was nice going down to the areas that we explored. Right.
Yeah, and then what did you think about the actual digging, the work involved?
Oh, we all went a nice pace. I paced myself so that I didn't hurt my back or anything like that. If I started feeling it, I'd go switch over to maybe a different thing, like other than what I had been doing. For instance, I was taking smaller buckets, lady-sized buckets, to the sluice boxes and pouring it in from where they were digging. Whoever was digging at the time, you took your turn digging. Each person, even I dug a little bit, and then I switched over to maybe panning. I did more, and because of you, I can pan better.
Yeah, she improved a lot already with her panning, just in one trip. So it was really neat. Well, she did a great job. You did a great job. Real trooper with the amount of work that she did, and I'll tell you what.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome. And it was kind of tough when you don't get out often and do this kind of thing. It's kind of a little bit tough getting back into it. But we both had a good workout and good exercise, and the trail down to Heaton Flats is pretty nice. Coming back up, it's mostly uphill. So
yes, now that when you're tired after a long day, that was probably the most difficult part of the day.
Yeah.
But we paced ourselves with that too, and just took our time, and here we are.
Yeah, you won't regret coming up here to the East Fork of the San Gabriel River. It's amazingly beautiful, and the scale of everything, it really makes you feel like a tiny little speck. And it's beautiful up here. And if you do come up here, please remember to pack out any trash that you bring in.
Yes.
Both Laura and I picked up some trash that we found along the way, and we carried it out. And we also didn't leave any of our own trash here, you know. So
absolutely. Please
do that if you come up.
And you know, the wind might have been a part of the reason why some trash is here, but mostly it's people that are not conscientious. So
yeah. And the cigarette butts.
Oh, please stop. If you smoke, carry your cigarette butts out, like in your pocket or something. Please.
We saw a lot of cigarette butts around, and
yeah,
we met some really interesting people up here today, and some great people. And we met Daniel and Cody, and we also met Kenny and Bill. Bill? Right. Dedicated miners up here that really work their tails off up here, and we're very nice, very friendly.
Oh, very friendly.
Yeah. You saw, remember, Laura, in the video I'm going to show the gold that Daniel showed us.
Yes, that is impressive.
Wow. Yeah.
And then remember when he threw a piece in the sluice box to show us that it was, he even had us pour dirt over it.
Right.
To see how well the sluice box was placed in the water.
Yep.
And it showed how well placed it was.
Yeah.
Because it was still there.
Yeah.
When all the water washed all the dirt through it, it stayed.
Right. Daniel had a nice pocket full of chunky gold, and And he let us both hold on to it. It was amazing. And then when we had the sluice in operation, to show the incredible density of gold, he threw a big piece of his gold down in the sluice. And then, as if that was not enough, he said, pour a bucket on top of it. See, it'll stay right there. And we did. We poured a bucket of material, rocks and all, right on top of this big piece of gold. And
the water was really rushing through that box too.
Yeah.
Where it was.
Yeah.
So he was confident.
Yeah,
He was very confident.
So we just wanted to mention that we did meet some really nice gentlemen up here, hard workers. They always haul out their trash, and every day that they're mining, they're also cleaning out the river. They're collecting lead, they're collecting iron bits and trash, and just what they're doing is they're just doing what they love. They're just out here and working generally by themselves, but sometimes as a team, and it was real nice. It was really nice to be.
And they were so friendly.
Yeah.
I mean, they were. They had no problem with showing us some good spots and, you know, recommending some areas, and yeah. Yeah,
it really made the day pretty neat, because I'm the only person of our group that, no, myself and Jason have been up here before, but so we're pretty novice in the area. I would say very much novices. So these guys were like showing us where to dig and giving us tips and things. So it was really nice. So just wanted to thank those people, and I'll show you a couple photographs in the video